Hello everyone, welcome back to more of my videos. This is going to be Sofia First, Season 2, Episode 14, The Emerald Key. It took long enough to get there. I thought this was back in Season 1, so roll the intro. I was a girl in the village doing alright. They became a princess overnight. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right. So much to learn and see. Up in the castle with my new family. In a school that's just for royalty. A whole enchanted world is waiting for me. It's gonna be my time to show them all that I'm Sofia the First. So this episode starts off with a boat in the middle of the ocean. And a key that looks like it's made of emerald. I'm guessing it's called the emerald key. It said, now that I have you, I'll rule all of Hakalo. Wait, Hakalo? Script. Let's see what this script is even for. This is for Sofia. I'm not any big, how do you say it, geologist, or I guess that's what you call it, but I thought Sofia was from Enchantia. What the heck is Hakalo? I've never even heard of that kingdom. Well, let's hope the characters have heard of it, because then that'd be really lost if they have never heard of it. So anyways, we said, now I rule Hakalo. And some girl says, stop, put that back, and they're fighting over and they fall overboard. Anyways, this one guy says, Leilani, where are you? They submit the princess to fall in the ocean. So I guess Leilani is the name of the princess of Hakalo? And the boat goes off. Okay, now these are people we know. Sofia and the royal family. They're on the beach, and Roland says, looks like a storm's coming in. So everyone has to pack up, kids, time to go. It's okay, Mom. And a wave rolls up, and Sofia finds the emerald key. So it says, it looks like it's made of emerald. So they say it's glowing, so it could be magical. And also we have magical books back in the library. And so he says, maybe we can check when we get back. And it starts raining, so time to go. And this creepy lady's watching from the bushes. Remember, if somebody's watching you from bushes, this person's a creep. So, this person is the villain confirmed, because you watching people from the bushes. Okay, unless you're betrothed to marry someone you don't agree with, you're going to be like, I'm just going to watch this girl from the bushes to figure out if I want to be with her. Aside from that, anyone that's doing it for no good reason is a bunch of creeps. So this person is a villain confirmed. Or you could just talk to the girl and date her for a little bit, and that'd probably be a better idea than look at people, because people are going to think that's just really creepy and weird. Especially if they don't know who you are. So anyways, she's like, they have the key. How am I going to get you back? I'll just tell them it's my key. Okay, that plan would not work if it's me. Honestly, if somebody says that's my key, I'd say, really? What does it unlock? Does it unlock your house? Does it unlock your mailbox? Please take me to your house and show me this is your house and the key works, or I'm not gonna, just not gonna believe it. That'd be what I'd say. Now, I know the emerald key doesn't typically unlock anything, but if it's that valuable of a jewel, do you have a picture of you holding the key? No, then it's probably not your key. No, I do not have a picture of me holding my house key, but if somebody say, really, is this your key? Really, is this your house? Tell me, how do you know this is your house? Does it unlock that door? Remember, don't give somebody nothing if you're not sure it's theirs. Because this could be some Emmy of a kingdom or something. That's why. This is literally the kingdom key. So she can't spell crystal of air and night. Made me a princess fair. Okay, one, I would not even give it to a kid either. This plan, how well was this plan thought through is what I want to know. It wasn't thought through, I can tell you that. So anyway, somehow, they find out this emerald key looking through a book, and it belongs to the royal family of Hakalo. And Roland's down there, even heard of that kingdom. Okay, everyone's just lost in me. Please don't tell me he's going to have talking flowers and turn into Alice in Wonderland, because then I'm just going to stop. Don't worry. The only show I've seen to get that weird was when we did Elena Dreamcatcher. I have not seen anything that weird since, so don't worry, it's nothing like that. If you like Alice in Wonderland, great. It's just that story was a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, I like the sentence Rise of Red, but that does not mean that the story that she comes from was complete nonsense. Nobody wins, nobody loses, they just run around the rock. Like I'm saying, the story was complete nonsense. At least this story isn't nonsense. Jeez, I mean, that's why I don't like Talking Flowers. It just reminds me of a story that had no concept. I'll watch it when I'm bored. Like the song I did. That song is what should be in Alice in Wonderland, not the stupid Very Merry on Birthday. That was a joke, but dang, I mean, who was that even made for? And what drugs was the person who made that on? That's the only thing I have after watching that. So somehow that Princess of Hakalo shows up, and it is the real Princess Leilani, but everyone calls her Lonnie. But when Amber shows up, Lonnie is, she's dripping from water, she's down the ocean, and it's just, where's the princess? That's rude. Why don't you throw Amber in the ocean? Have her come out with her dress dripping soaking wet and go, where's the princess? I know, that would drive her crazy. Because I saw the Bear King. And the guy said, you're a queen? No, I'm the princess. And the guy just laughs at her. So I know, that would make her feel bad. So only when it's in your convenience. And let me tell you something about Amber. You know I don't like her. And this is going to specify more of why. They're going to be, oh, well, Jordy, she was kind of upset about Sofia and James scaring her in the last movie. Wouldn't you be scared? Yeah. And Princesses to Rescue, yeah, she cares about her dad. But this episode, Amber shows no care, serves a purpose that I don't think is okay, and we're going to explain why. So anyways, she said that someone was trying to steal her family's key, and they fell overboard. And then said, we got your key. Oh, you know how happy it makes me. Somebody else knocks at the door and goes, hi, I am Princess Leilani of Hakalo, and I see you found my key. She says she's Princess Leilani. She goes, I am Princess Leilani. And said, oh no, she's trying to steal my key like that awful woman last night. How the heck does this one person know about the exact same thing? Why didn't she fall in the ocean? I'm just saying, this does not look like a good plan. So it says, it's my kid, you can't give it to her. And Roland grabs the key and puts his coat and said, we're not giving it to either of you until we determine which one of you is the real princess. So he tells them to have somebody go locate the Hakalo royal ship because they must be worried sick about their daughter. Unless these two are twins, they're worried that one girl and could care less about who the other one is. So, what if one of them is lying? Let's say that, because we know one of them is obviously lying. What are they going to do to that person? Put them in the dungeon of Enchantia? If they live in Hakalo, are they going to banish them from Hakalo? I have no clue. Now, why is the Emerald Key so important? Because it is the only way to unlock this secret, I guess, portal, because it's very secluded. We see that in Stormy Lonnie. I'm not sure if it goes through a portal, but it's the only way to get to Hakalo. Only the Emerald Key can open the passage to this island paradise. So we're asking, who do they think is telling the truth? Lonnie or Leilani? Since Lonnie is since Princess Leilani, the real one, says that her name is Lonnie, they call her Lonnie, and they call the villain, we're going to say her name here, we're going to get to her name at the end, is Princess Leilani. So, Amber said, I got an idea, let's give him a test. Why don't we wait for the Hakalo? I mean, look, having a test is a great idea, but I still think you should wait for the Hakaloan royal ship, because this is set in a land of royal retreat. Remember this, not all rulers act the same way we do. Every country or kingdom has their own culture. This is not a good idea. And Amber says that she thinks Leilani is the princess because said Lonnie's crown is so-called crown is flowers, not diamond flowers, real flowers. Pocahontas wore a necklace that was a tooth, and not a diamond tooth, a real tooth. I think there was a tooth on it, or was it a special rock? I don't remember. But still, it was not. She doesn't. Pocahontas does not look royal technically as a princess. Don't try to fight me on that. Look up on the Disney website if you want to fight me on that. Good luck. You're gonna lose that battle. So, like I'm saying, Pocahontas is gonna show up in this episode. No, and I don't know why. This would be the perfect situation. We have to keep enough time in for a song, and we don't know what Pocahontas will even sing about. She was in England. Disney can't write a song. They lost creativity when they made this episode. They ran out of creativity because it's a good episode, but they ran out of creativity to put a different song in there than the one they had, which is alright. It's a good song, so moving on with that. Amber said we're going to take a test from 101 Tiaras, the ultimate guide to being a classic princess, and Rowan would judge it with some help from the royal family. And Lonnie said, I have to do all that just to get my own key back? I agree. And then like, oh, I'm ready to do whatever. I'm going to do whatever you say, Your Majesty. So, anyways, they say that they want him to dance and see which one has the grace of a true princess. So Leilani is waltzing, and Lonnie does a dance called the Swaying Blossom. She says the first dance everyone learns in a call-out. And then Leilani, unless you're a princess, in which case you learn to waltz. Amber said the waltz is the most royal dance of all, which is true. And said, well, it's still a nice dance, but not graceful as Leilani's waltz. Leilani wins this round. Then, a princess must always be polite. I guess that's true. So, James is going to pretend to be a duke. The Duke of Jameslandia, and going to give them presents. Shows how you open them and how you would thank the Duke. So, Leilani opens it by carefully removing the ribbon, opening up all the sides. Are you going to save the wrapping paper for later? I would just rip it open like a maniac. If it was me. And I'm the YouTuber here. And she goes, what beautiful snail. Oh, why would you give me such a hideous thing? Leilani, the test. Betty can explain, a princess must always be polite. How the heck is this polite? If this is this girl's idea of polite, I don't want to see what rude is. So Lonnie, exactly, Lonnie, she opens the gift by ripping it apart. Amber goes, oh, that's no way to open a gift. Is Amber like, oh, we're going to save the wrapping for later? These seemingly rich royals can't afford wrapping paper? How broke are the royal family of Enchantia? I'm just saying. I don't think there's a need to. I mean, if you have a roll of wrapping paper from Christmas last year that you didn't use, that's something else. But we're not going to save from every present. If it's tape, it's going to rip the paper. If you're like, oh, I want to remember how beautiful it is, take a picture of it. That's my idea on how it would be. So anyway, she goes, oh, what a beautiful snail. It's beautiful. And Amber, you think it's beautiful? Yes, it reminds me of the seashells back home. And then Leilani says, excuse me, I misspoke when I called the snail hideous. I meant to say adorable and thank you. And she curtsies. And Sofia said, I thought that Leilani was much nicer when she opened the gift. And then Amber jumps in, but Leilani curtsied when she thanks James. Renee goes, but Lonnie sound more sincere and grateful. Exactly. And say, Lonnie wins this round. But I curtsy. She ain't curtsy. She knocks the plate out. Violet's hand goes, oh, I'm sorry. And walks off. And Lonnie is helping. Violet says, oh, thank you, my lady. And then they walk outside. And Clover is stuck in some kind of bucket. And says, hey, bunny. He said, did you get stuck in the rain for something to eat? Then I'll find you something to eat. Just get you dried off. You're soaking wet. Very nice. And Sophia was there, and she said, nobody leads on the princess. And she goes, well, we're just not sure yet. I said, you know, Sophia, I may not know how to waltz or dress as fancy as everyone else, but that doesn't mean I'm not a princess. That's the point I was just making. I may dance quite differently than you. Don't know your ways or what I should do, 'cause I was taught that's just a way of royalty. I always fought to be a princess, true. All that matters are deeds you do. Look for a wrong and make it right. Be kind to others day and night. That's the point. So Sophia says, your right line is exactly how princess should act, and it's the way you act all day. Violent girl, which means you're the real princess. So it's clear to me that you deserve the emerald key. And they get to the room, so she said, I'm so glad you're leaving. Now you just have to convince the rest of your family. And said, you'll be able to get the second chance tomorrow because it was raining and it takes place outside. So this here room, let's get some pajamas first. And then she turns back into this witch with snake hair, I guess. Medusa-looking psycho. And she goes, So I guess I'll just have to make extra sure that Princess fails tomorrow's test. So she takes off her ring and puts it under the mattress and gets lumpy and says, my magic will ruin Leilani's sleep and she'll be too tired for the final exam. What? That's not even evil, that's just rude. You're messing with somebody's sleep who just fell in the ocean, probably had to swim from the boat all the way in. The undertow, maybe the waves help, but I'm sure the undertow don't help none. Waves hurt when they crash into you. It's like a plane crashing into your body. Has that ever happened to you? No, because you're probably still alive if that happened. And you know how that must feel. I mean, this is going to make her even extra tired. That is terrible. Bet this person's going to have a nice sleep. And they're like, that's how I sleep, in pain. Isn't there a spell that could just cause you to have fibromyalgia? Would be the exact same thing. I'm just saying, that's what it looks like. Just seeing them, like, welcome to my world. And anyways, she goes, rise and shine, everyone. You too, Wani. And then she goes, good morning, Leilani. Good morning, Sophia. Oh, who let a rabbit in the castle? This woman's evil. She goes, hey Lonnie, what time is it? I barely slept last night. I couldn't get comfortable in that bed. So I said, we better get dressed. The next challenge starts right after breakfast. So I say, a princess must be smart as well as nimble, so it's a race to a maze. And this person wins, Leilani, and said, no, but my aunt's more like a princess when you're in our challenge. Amber, no. The test had 3 challenges. And Leilani did on 2, so I'm sorry. So we have to confirm she's a real princess. No, Rowan, you're making a mistake. And he hands her the emerald key and said, Your Majesty, someone's located the Huckleberry Royal ship. Oh, maybe one of your coaches take me to meet them. She said, did I win? Where's Leilani? I'm sorry, let me have the maid store. I give her the key. No, but it's my key. So she runs off crying to the room. And they're trying to figure out who she is, and they find out the bet is actually Lumpy, and find Leilani's ring. Amber goes, Leilani cheated. Oh, you're the real princess. Oh, what a detective you are, Amber. So, Lauren, we did make a big mistake. So they're chasing her, and she goes, get them going faster. Lauren goes, stop that, coach. And he stops it, and she turns into the evil snake hair person. Uses her jewel to knock that guy, and she goes, who are you? I am Mumanu. I was once a royal enchantress of Hakalo. And so I heard about you. My father caught you stealing jewels from the Royal Museum. He banished you forever. Yes, but now that I have the emerald key, I rule Hakalo. You and your parents will never even see home sweet home again. She goes, oh! I mean, that is one creepy laugh. So Clover gets out from all the woodland creatures to stop Mumanu. And they catch up to her. And then she says, got it, and said, I'm taking the key back. And so if you have to get through me first, Roland says, through all of us. And here come the coachman and 2 guards. He goes, guards sees her, and she goes, you have not seen the last of me, and disappeared. They haven't seen the last of Moana, which is true, but not until season 3. So they finally see the King Queen of Hakalo. They say, thank you for returning to Emerald King, keeping our daughter safe. No, you want to thank Sophia for that. These guys didn't believe her. So anyways, Sofia says, I guess goodbye. I said, we don't say goodbye in her call. We do this little dance and said, until me again. Sofia said, until we meet again. And then they leave, and the king says, Emerald Key, lead us to Hakalo. And that's it for our Sofia First WTF Moments, Season 2, Episode 14, The Emerald Key. This is still tribute to the channel. Don't forget, you guys, they made you feel the support. Check out his book on WTF Moments. But until next time, then I'm Drew Morrison. We don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. Now, I'm going to give you all a challenge here. If you can tell me what the 3 tests were. Anyways, that's it. And I'll see you next video. Bye.